Okay, I don't know what happened, but I have been talking for 2 hours. No, I've been talking for 1 hour. I've been doing a video for 1 hour right now. I thought I started the video. I really did. And I didn't. And I feel I've been doing a video for 1 hour right now. I thought I started the video. I really did. And I didn't. And I feel okay. So I've been doing a video for 1 hour right now. I thought I started the video. I really did. And I didn't. And I feel okay. So I've been doing a video for 1 hour right now. I thought I started the video. I really did. And I didn't. And I feel okay. Wow, that was absolutely wild. Let me get back to this. Wow, and it was I can't believe it. I thought I started the video. It's really bugging me now because I think it was a fantastic video. So I'm going to end the video, maybe start again tomorrow. I thought it was a fantastic video to start. I'm just very, very upset. So I'm going to end this video just on a bright note and just tell you that inside the word of manna, where M and N come together in gematria, where usually the 1 is here in gematria, I decided to invert from the 7th gate at the top to put number 1. I put 7 at the bottom where 77 comes together with M and N comes together, either in creation or at 7 through Christ. When N and N come together, 1 through 7, it is manna, the bread. Now I'm going to show you 2 sides. The only way it can get divided this way is a Mars stick for number 51. For number 52, I can create this. When I put them together, I create this. When I create this dividing of the 7th gate, I move from the point area to the 2 sides. 7, 6, 7, creating 19. What do I get with that? That is the letter D. That is the letter C. D is for Mars. C is for Earth. Together, they create the 7th gate. DC is the beginning. It's beginning from the inside, going outside, taking it apart. And what is A? And A is found inside a 9. It has been divided. What is the golden anniversary of 50 years? Golden equaling to 57. What is 28 and 19 to the cycle of the spirit, which is created from 57, which is the golden, which is in first, which is dividing the silver and the bronze over to C, earth. They are their polarity. And there are other polarities other than just these 2 polarities. These 2 polarities in 3 and 4 also show up over here. These 2 totals now are total 27 and 27. They are the alphabet polarity. When this number is brought down to a single digit, it becomes 6 and this becomes 5. Therefore, okay, this is already at a single digit. They become this, 9 and 9. This together says love. Love is O and X. Number 39, remember that for another scenario. This becomes 10, this becomes 8, the October octagon. This becomes 1 and 8. It has a relationship to this one here, 1 with 8 void. What happened over here? Well, if 4 and 3 are polarity, well, so are 5 and 6 polarity. Even though they're not on the opposite side of the dice, we are going to have to create a dice cube that has the 5 which has the 5 opposite of the 6. We're going to have a dice cube that shows that in order to take this a little bit further. And you notice 7, 11. These are polars. And one of the reasons for the polar is you start over again, or it completes it. Is it a polar or is it a completion, right? It's a completion of something. The full extension, 6 stops, and you complete the other side with the 4. So it's 60-40. Because it's A, B, C, and then the completion of the 40 is like if we have these 3 blocks taken, and we just put the 4th block in over here, right? I mean, we're satisfied with 3 out of 3, right? We're satisfied with 3 out of 3, but having the 4th one makes a completion. So it's 3 and 4. That 4th one completes it, almost like starting over. And imagine if you completed that, okay, while wanting to connect your next area. So it'd be that last area, the 2. See, it's really 3, and it's 3. It's that one area that's connected. How can I do this? You see, I take that, which is like a heart, and then I make 2 V's. You see? Do you see where it came in? You see that right over here? And then you create the heart on the other side. And then if you want to see the reflection of this, just draw a line over here, and it'll just be a spade. So it's 3, 1, and 3 that's coming together. And when you draw this line, okay, you create your cube hexagon. You see the 6 sides of the hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I drew one line inside for the 7th line. See, I got a line inside over here. Then I drew a line inside over here and a line inside over here to show you the complete cube. But you have 6, but you have more. So your spirit to the 7th gate is created right here through DC. Because 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 equals 12, and 7, 19. And that is the greatest gap you can create. The polarity is right here between the 24th president and the 22nd. I'm not going to get into that. I'm very unhappy that I messed up. I didn't start the video. I thought for sure I did. That's the first time. It's been a long time. The silver, the bronze, know that, I'm just going over a lot, know that TH is the first of its kind in 4th. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the first of their kind, but it is 1 and 2, okay, which created 3. It is 3 and 1, which created 4, and 2 and 2, which created 4. It is 9 minus 5 equals to 4, 8 minus 4 equals to 4, 7 minus 3 equals to 4, 6 minus 2 equals to 4, 5 minus 1 equals to 4. So Mars comes in this way. The queen, the dog, the god comes in this way. The gateway to creation comes in this way. 5 and 4 through the sun, 6 and 4 through the division of DC, 7 and 4 through Jesus, 8 and 4 through Pluto. This one will be inverted to be the same as this one. These are the first of their kind. First, second, third, fourth is the runner-up. TH, 4th to 9th. And then you have 10th over to 20th. But it's going to be broken up. It's going to stop on 16, 10 to 16. Then it's going to be 17, 18, and 19. Everything becomes a division of something. Anyways, I'm very, very, very tired. And another thing is what D, yes, this is what I want to remember. 4 times 20. The D is important because what happens is after you create this, which is 3 times 20, right? D creates the 4 times 20. We can say 60, but when we say 60, we must bring it with a 10, okay? 10 through 19 is what happens. 10 through 19. And the reason is the French say 70, okay? They say 70, okay, by saying 60 and 10 through 19, or saying 71, or saying 60 and 11, 60 and 12. That's how they say, they talk in the 70s. So when you get to D, 4 times 20, it is no longer the areas of this. It is complete. It is the reversal of this cube. 6 and 8 are the reversal of this cube. It is 80 and 60. So by completing the other one, okay, it is 4 times 20. It is the whole. Instead of being 3 parts, it is the whole. It is this piece right over here. That black hole, by putting this in, this other 3 and 3, but putting 3 and 3 coming together, you get that black hole. Your 4 and 4 squares, if they were standing up, it would be a 4 and 4 squares, right? Four walls. So this is 4 20s. That creates your 80. It's your 60 and your 80, the division of the 7th gate of the house planet. 4 times 20. Mars, 4 parts of Mars. So the question is right here. We're giving Mars some form. Not only does Mars is now gaining form. This is the only way Mars can go through. Otherwise, we create this, and this is where Earth comes in, doing that. So we now have Mars and Earth, and doing it in this short formation, we create an extra spot right inside of here, where X marks the spot. I don't know what we're going to call that spot. Understand, when I put it, a dot over 4 corners is one thing, but if I make a marking in the middle, only X can do that. Only X can make me make a mark in the center. Anyways, I can't move right now. I've got somebody on my wire. Yeah, I can't believe it. I spent a half an hour here talking, and I didn't start the video. Fourth is the first of its kind. I didn't do that much talking about ABC, how the moon, how the number 7 equates to CDC, how the CDC, the mathematics of 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 will create 19, 19, and 19, equaling to 57, which is the moon. The beginning or division of anything will partake with 1 part of 20. Noted that there are 4 parts of 20 to create 80. 2, 4, 6, 8 equals to 20. 1, 3, 7, and 9 equals to 20, 20. The cube equals to the 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals to 21. The cycle equals to 21. 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 and 4 to the gateway. How A, B, C, D come together, and I'm not sure if I talked about it with the 60 minutes and the 60 seconds. There's 60 minutes and 60 seconds. When we create that polarity between A, B, C, the reason why I stop at A, B, C is because 1 times 2 times 3 equals 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. So once I get to 4, it changes the whole scenario. So 1.5 times 4 equals to 6. So if I want to change 6 into its own into its own self, similar self, I'd go 1.5 times 6 equals to 90. So where is the 10? The 10 is standard. It's in creation. A, B, C, D is standard. but it's standard in ABC. It's ABC, and then you add on the delta angle. It's ABC is standard, and it's standard because it is first, it is second, ending in ND, and it is third. Fourth is runner-up. It is bronze for 80, the house planet, 420s, not 360s, because when it's 360s into 70, it's not 320s, which creates 60, because 320s creating 60, okay, is going to be brought in to the number 70. 10 is added to the 60. 10 is added to the light. See, here's the 6 and the 1. That is the light. That is F. A, B, C equals to that. So, so the number 70 is made up with 60 and 10, which is the division. 10 is the cross part, the 10 part. It is 11 through 19. And when you get to 80, that's where 20 comes in, and you're saying 4 times 20. So 60 is standard, and 60 is also standard in the deck of cards when there's a reflection inside the 6, 7, and 8 card, because they're all the same. Here's the 8 card. I mean, you do know in the cards, right, that the 4, there's a 4 inside the 7, the 4 corners, right? In the 8, the 4 corners, the 4 is inside the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 card. The 10 equals to 1 plus 0 equals to 1, but we're not going to talk about that. So if we did add up all the cards, 1 through 9 equals to 45, and the 10 equals to 1 is 46, and the 11 equals to 2 is 48, and the 12 queen equals to 3 is 51, and the king 13 equals to 4 equals to 55. Freedom 55. Instead of 91, it is 55. 5 and 5 is 10. 91 is 10. 10 equals 1. Jack equals 2. Queen equals to 3. King equals to 4. Okay. So the polarity becomes between the queen and the king. And our 55 comes into King 10 and Queen Jack, our creation. So we're going to look at the 3 cards here. And we can see that each one, the 6, is it wherever the 6 is? The 6 is inside both the 7 and the 8. So we don't need it. So it plays a role. The 10, like the 19, the number 19 comes into a role between 10 and 19, comes into a role with 60, right? But when it comes to 80, you're back to 1 through 9 again. And then when it comes to 90, you bring both the 10 and the 11 factor into 90, because in 90, you're going, the 20 factor and the 10, because you're saying 4 times 20 plus 10. So when you're saying that 10, you're also going to include in 99 or 98 or 97, you're going to say 4 times 20 plus 10 and 7 and 8 and 9, one of them. And 8 and 9. Okay, enough cat talk, enough talk. It's late enough at night. If you want to say something, say it now before I end the video. Otherwise, I'm going to get another tea and I'll come back. I'm a little tired. I'm going to take a little break. I've only been here 20 minutes, but I've been speaking for 45 minutes. I forgot to start the broadcast, which is like very, very extremely rare. I spoke about the bear just before I go get my drink, but you do know that the B looks like that when they're together, and the R looks like that when it's together. So when you hibernate, you're talking about an NGC something in the sky. When you talk about when you when you talk about when you talk about number 38, 19 by 19, in a Pythagorean, it's the birth into the clubhouse. The third 19 is 57, which is the moon. So in the clubhouse, the spirit is born. The 28, and by the way, this is taken from Roth as Sator. Okay, two of them equals to 56. But when you add them, it actually equals to 47. Because 28, 28, and 28. 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, 2 and 2 is 4. So 28 equals to 56, fits in 4 and 7, which is the student of time in Christ. So now when we triple on it, this becomes Pluto, this becomes the moon, and this becomes the separation to all. When we're separating everything over here, right? When we're separating everything over here, Jesus is number 74. The center of the roulette between 16 added through 221 equals to 111. But when you add 37 over 37, okay, it equals to 65, which is created from 23, which is created from 12, which is created from 11, which comes into creation through 41, through 65. 65 comes around the clock in its own creation. 6 times 5 equals to 30. 6 plus 5 equals to 11 equals to 41. But 3 times 2 equals to 6. 3 plus 2 equals to 5. 1 times 5 equals to 5. 1 plus 5 equals to 6. So it comes through creation. This equals to 41, but all zeros equal to 6, add 6 equals to 47 again. So into the Son of Jesus of time, into the Son of Jesus of time creation, Son, Jesus of time creation, of 360 of Jupiter, IR. 3 times 6, the 18th letter. 3 plus 6, the 9th letter, IR. 9 and 18 equals to 27, when a big red sun. So this is reduction from this down to this. Went from 36 to 27, still stood in the 9 house. But I didn't want to come in and talk about that. I wasn't sure which and where to go to talk about what. So we just know that this will create now 47, which is time of Jesus inside of Pluto, in which this over here will create the cube, and at the same time, okay, we'll recreate its own number, the cube to the gateway right here, Jesus. Hibernate. I don't know if we went over the 777 deal, and I'm a little bit tired to start going over this. We have 3 sevens because 1 and 6 is 7, 2 and 5 is 7, 3 and 4 is 7. The polarity and everything starts from right over here. So maybe we should make the point of the pyramid over here. So we have this talking about 21. The halfway point is 3.5. But it is 6 that creates everything. So it's the 649. Why do we have 49? Because if it was 3 days, 6 and 1 is 7, 6 and 1. If we used each of these 7s to count for a day, it'd be 3 days. So we need 21 for 3 days and 21 for 3 days. That's 6. We have one more day. Add it to be 7 equals to the value of 1/3, equaling to the 28th part. That makes 1 ounce that can count for 1 whole week. So we have 42 and 7 equaling to 49, but it was created by 1 whole cube and 1 of 1 part cube. 1.33 is the division of 4 by 3. The same result. So if we were going to the month, I would need 1 cube. Okay, sorry, if we were going by the week, I would need 2 cubes to go by the week, plus I would need that 1 day. I would need that 1 day, one day. I have to figure that out. What is the value of that 1 day? 2 cubes and then 1 day. 3 days is 1 cube. 3 days is 1 cube. Yeah, 1 1/3. Right, correct. That's what that would be. So now if I was going by the month, okay, 21 days, I would just need 21. I would need 1 full cube. And then I would need 1/3 of a cube. Okay, 1/3 of a cube to get that last 7 days to create that moon cycle. So I would need 1 1/3 cube to equal to that 28. So 1 1/3 cube is the number 4, except it's 3 divided by 4 instead of 4 divided by 3. 4 divided by 3 will 4 divided by 3 and 3 divided by 4. Again, the cat is part of this equation. The cat is for communication, CAT, dividing house inside the cat. It's 4 20s, it's 4 parts. So now I ask myself a question: 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, and then I'm just going to add this in. I add in 5 to 4. But anyways, very tired. I can't think. I did 40 minutes in a video, and if you have any questions, mark it for me next time. I got a ton of videos. Go back and look at them. The 4th corner of everything. Man, there's so many things. 4th is runner-up. You know, if it wasn't for 4th place, there would never be a 3rd place. And if it wasn't for 3rd, there'd never be a 2nd. And if it wasn't for 2nd, there'd never be a 1st. Thank you for watching this video. Peace and love. Some mathematical equation designs on the floor. There's a couple of mathematical designs on the floor. I can make pi perfect. I can splice together the Mayan time sheet. I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff, but everything takes time. Even the end of time, 47, end equaling to 19. Oh, God, I'm done.